Today we are here playing GTA 5. And today we're doing something a little different. We're doing a sort of time trial thing with the cars here in my garage. Um, and we're going to sort of see what we can do. So, this is something that I've sort of been doing by myself. I used to do this years ago. I sort of just got back into doing it recently. Just sort of mess around a little bit, have some fun with GTA. So I've done this a bunch of times. This is going to be actually the fifth time that I've done this since I got back into it. And I figured let's do a video. I don't remember if I did a video of this before, so who knows. So basically I'm going to pick a track layout and I have to follow it. So this is my car of choice for the test. So I've done a track. I kind of like go up here. That's fun. Go back through here. What if I went through here? Went like that. Go down like this. It's just like me trying to figure out if this is a good track layout. If I went straight. And then back like that could be fun. I like that. That's not a bad idea. Alright, so I'll be timing this here on the on my iPad. So when we see the times here in the game, I'll let you know when we do this. This is our start line. We're going to go up like this. Come around through here. Back into here. Through this part of the garage. Or part of the parking lot. Go straight down here. It's going to be fun. You're going to need a lot of speed down that hill, especially with the supercars. You're going to head back around this way. And up through here. So this is going to be done in rounds as well. Yeah. So basically when the car touches this crosswalk is the finish line. So right when the car touches that, finish. The start will be when I start driving the car. So this here will be the first car. I'm going to actually, no, it's a little bit damaged, but it's not going to really affect the performance of the car. It's just the front bumper is dented in slightly. So this is our first car to go, is the Sultan. The other cars that we have in our garage, Sultan, Karuma, Revolter, Flash GT, T20, Thrax, S800RR, Sultan RS, 8F Drafter, and Car 4x4. The first round will see the elimination of 4 cars. So we're going to go from 10 down to 6. Then from 6 down to 4, and 4 down to 2. We'll also have awards for the fastest lap throughout the whole session. So, the Sultan will be first. I'm going to start the timer right now. Alright, so I'm not really sure how well this core is going to go time-wise, since I haven't done a time on it. You literally watched me develop it right here. This car has been, known to be a little bit slower, but every car has made it through to the next round at least one time. I've had 11 total cars in this. I spun the wheel on one Thrax yesterday, so sort of eliminated one car, but every single car has made it to the second round. So nothing really going to be a big surprise if a car makes it, but there we go. We're going to stop it at a 40.96. So I'm going to write that down here real quick, 40.96. I have a notes thing open here on my iPad, and that's where I'm going to write everything down. So, we're just going in order by the garage first. Second round, third and fourth round, we'll go by the slowest car going first. So we'll sort of reorder the cars after this. But we're just going in order from here across that row. Then we're going to go across that row, starting from the T20 and the Sultan RS. So we're going to end with the car, basically, over there, the truck. Alright, let me go to my stopwatch and reset it. So the first 2 cars here, these are the slowest 2 cars in the garage, the Karuma and the Sultan. Oh, timer didn't go. here we go. Timer went that time. Turning it down as perfect as I possibly can. It's kind of hard when you start with a turn. To necessarily start the timer, but that turn's been a key element basically to most of our runs. The fun thing about this too is, you know, the cars do play an element into it, so it's not like a perfect run all the time, but this kind of makes it more fun. It's throwing the element of surprise. Though, like this car really didn't benefit my time. Oh god, there we go. Stopped the time. 41.97 for the Kuruma. Once the 5th car is gone, we will start locking cars into the 2nd round. Once the 6th car is gone, we'll start eliminating cars. So the fastest time advances, the slowest time does not. So currently, the Sultan and the Kuruma both would advance because they're the only two to go. But once we get a couple more cars going. After the T20 goes, we'll know who's locked in, starting from there. Previous winners of this has been the Revolter, which I'm in right now. The T20. Then we had the second run. We had the 8F Drifter, which is the orange car in the middle in the last row over there. And then the Flash GT, which is right there next to me. Alright, so the Revolter is up next. Pull up to the start line and begin. This car actually won the last time out that I did this. I believe this is a car that was a free Rockstar car previously, so I got like 10 of them in one of my garages, sort of moved one here and upgraded it. You know, throw it into this challenge just so I can have 10 cars in a full garage. We actually used to have the Bullock and Prairie in there as well until I won this race. I had to move a car to the garage. I picked, I'm like, out of these 10 cars which I'm least likely to drive, and which is the slowest in our challenge here. The Prairie didn't make it to the next round the last time, though. Kind of on a rule technicality that wasn't foreseen. 40.02 moves the Revolter to the fastest time. Slightly faster than the Sultan, which put in at 40.96. I'm not gonna lie with the Sultan, I believe I did stop the timer like a second early, but I didn't really want to mess with the times and do that. In other instances, we have had time penalties, which, we've added 5 seconds to time to cars for not touching a certain spot of the track. We've had, I believe the second, was it last time? That's 2 times ago. And 3 times ago when I did the race, there were certain spots of the track that you had to hit, because there really wasn't like an end point of the road. And cars got penalties when I hit them. Alright, let's go. The Flash GT, the original winner in my return here into this, which has been very, very weird. I think this overall shows how fast a lot of the new cars are. Because the T20 really has not had a lot of wins in this. And that used to win it all the time back when I did this in like 2015, 2016. But not really the same success. Did finally win, but fuck off, LJT. You're a fucking whore. Oh my god, nobody likes you. It's LJT. Come do this fucking bullshit. Alright, so the Flash GT did just set the fastest time of the run with a 36.92. $36.92 for the Flash GT. That did, move up the board. The slowest time has been the Kuruma with 41.97, and the Revolter with a 40.02. Once the T20 goes here, we will have passed 4 cars, and then we can start locking in the fastest times from here on out. We'll sort of know who's going to the next round and who's not. From the T20 on, we will know. So here we go. Once this car finishes its time, we will know who's going to the next round. Right now, it's looking like the Flash GT. But of course, this is a supercar. The first of our three, or maybe we have four supercars. I think the Sultan RS on the supercar. The first of three known supercars here in the garage. A little bit of issues here out of the T20. Couple of hits there. Probably the second fastest car in the garage, but everywhere else I'll put in the faster times. There you go, finishing with a 37.20. The 37.20, which should probably be enough to advance it. But right now, the Flash GT is the fastest car and advancing to the second round with a 36.92. So now we're going to get out the Thrax here, probably the fastest car in the garage. On a previous course, did 43 seconds when the next fastest car to it in that round was 46.04. So that thing is insane. We'll see how it does with technical turns. Turning is not a strong suit for the Thrax here, so we will see. Alright, let's go. The newest car to the garage that I have of all my cars. One of them on the wheel yesterday, just messing around. I was playing this and I'm like, oh, let me just go spin the wheel, see if I can win a new car. And I did, and I was like, hello. This thing is insane.
LJT, got him.
This dude fucking called me twice already. There you go, fastest time of the session. Probably would have been even faster if it didn't crash. 35.57. 35.57. Thrax is moving on. I believe after the next car goes, we will start eliminating. Because right now we have 6 times that have gone. Yep, so after the S800RR goes, we will start eliminating cars based on time. So currently on the bubble is the Kuruma. Potentially could get bumped out here to start. The Kuruma put in a 41.97, which is the slowest time. So unless the 800RR does a slower time than the Sultan, or the Sultan, the Kuruma will be eliminated. Here we go, starting for the SR800, with the S800RR. This is called. Try to run the same line with all the cars as best I can. A little bit of contact there, but was able to keep the speed up. Now, this thing's significantly slower than the Thrax. Liam had the Thrax, and I did not at the time. And I sort of drove this against him to sort of see how. Not really against him, we sort of both just drove to Sandy Shores, and he absolutely destroyed my time. Now, that there I think was actually a little faster, but we got 36.50. $36.50. I don't think I stopped it in time, but that will be moving on. The Kuruma will be getting eliminated. The first car gone is the Kuruma. Next up is the Sultan RS, and on the bubble is the Sultan. So we're going to see the Sultan RS or the T20 get in with this. The Sultan RS has to do better than a 37.20 to get in, but faster than a 40.96 to not get eliminated, basically. This is my anime car. So we'll see. I feel like it'll be right in that time range. This is probably faster than the Sultan. So then the T20, assumably, here we go. We'll find out right here. Oh god. That's going to really hurt the time going wide there, though. I've not had a car get eliminated by setting a time yet. It does happen occasionally. The car gets a really, really bad time when we're in the elimination phase. Alright, just repeat what times we're at. This thing is gonna be close. 39:19 for the Sultan RS. 39:19. It's going to advance in the T20 and eliminate the Sultan. There are 2 spots left, and there's 2 spots left, and there's 4 cars left. Not yet eliminated is the Sultan RS and the Revolter, but they're also not locked in yet. So the 8F drafter here has to have a time, just so we know the times that it's going for. Anything faster than a 39:19 automatically locks it in. Anything slower than a 40:02 will eliminate it. And anything slower than 39:19 but faster than 40:02 locks in the Sultan RS into round 2. So a lot to drive for here for the drafter. This car is one of the faster cars in the garage. In this tournament, and it actually had won previously. So, here we go. Drafter is a previous winner. Sultan RS probably would have had a faster time if it didn't go wide and hit into the tree there, but those things happen. Not really surprised with the cars that are currently locked in and cars that are currently eliminated. Kind of figured the Thrax T20 S80RR and the Flash GT would be in. I would be surprised if this car also moves in, which it will, with a 3569. That would be a 3569. Moving the 8F draft to the next round. And eliminating the Revolter. That's kind of a surprise to see the Revolter get knocked out early, but this is the first time we're running this many cars. Actually, I am, or this lineup of cars, because I started with 9 cars, then I sort of put in the drafter later on, and then the Thrax came and sort of threw things up in the air of who would advance and who wouldn't. Because the T20, the Flash GT, the S800RR, obviously the Thrax being in there, 8F drafter, and actually the car typically advances this truck here. Because this was a regular pickup truck, it's a Ford Raptor, which is typically pretty fast. It might actually be a Velociraptor, which that thing's insanely quick, but I think this is just based off Raptor, which is a pretty fast, pretty powerful truck. So, yeah, not really surprised there, but the Sultan RS always potential to get in, and the Revolter, very surprised to see it get eliminated, but 4 cars have to get eliminated, and, you know, it's, last time I had 11 cars, and 7 advanced, so it's a little bit different there, but T20 actually got eliminated in the first round last time, so anybody get eliminated any time. So basically, here's the thing, faster than 39:19, the car advances, slower than 39:19, car is eliminated. Here we go. All it comes down to, car and Sultan RS. Who's going to have a faster time, a pickup truck or a modified anime car? Oh my god, we came really close to hitting the back of that car at the intersection there. Oh, head on with that car. Keep this thing going. I'm gonna contact there as well, cars. Not the best time out of this truck. Oh, it's eliminated. Guy hit there. Just eliminated the car. 43.92. The slowest time of them all. So the fastest time goes to the... who had the fastest time? The Thrax? The Thrax had a 3557. Actually, I'm going to go inside the garage and get the next car ready. I'll be ready for the next car. I do have to organize this real quick, so I'm going to go over that. 3557 for the Thrax fastest time. Then we had a 3650 from the S800RR and a 3692 from the Flash GT. So, the fastest time was the Thrax, so that's going to go last. The second fastest was the S800RR, or S80RR. Then we had the Flash GT. Was the T20 next? Wait, I made a mistake here. Hold up. I made a mistake. The 8F Drafter was the third fastest car. Or second fastest car. The 8F Drafter had a 3569. The Thrax had a 3557, which is faster. Then the S800RR was a 3650. Flash GT was fourth with a 3639. Then the T20, I believe, will advance next with a 3720. And then Sultan RS with a 3919. Those are the cars that will be advancing. So again, in sixth here is the Sultan RS right here. Fifth, the T20 right here. Fourth is the Flash GT. Third is the S800RR. Second is the 8F. Oh, I didn't write the whole name. It's the 8F Drafter. And the fastest is the Thrax right here. So, we're going to go get into the Sultan RS and do round number 2. We're eliminating 2 cars this time. So once we know 4 car times, we'll start locking in. So we won't start locking in cars for a while because, well, we're only taking 4 with us. So 2 cars will get eliminated. I predict the Sultan RS and the S800RR. We'll see if I'm right on that. Sultan RS has typically never really performed well in this, only actually advancing out of the first round now for the second time. Only cars worse than that of the Kuruma, Sultan, and the Prairie in their tournaments. The Sultan RS actually took the longest to get out of the round, taking up until the last one that it before this tournament here. Crash there in the back of that thing is going to definitely hurt the time here. The Sultan RS, this thing, has overall been a pretty bad performance in this tournament. 41-49. I don't see how that's going to advance in to the next round. But you never know. Actually, no, we'll start locking in cars once the third car goes, because we'll know from there. So after the Flash GT goes, we'll start locking in cars, because we're not going to eliminate cars until 6 cars go. But we can start logging in cars pretty early because 4 cars are going in the next round. Alright, so here's the T20. Very surprised to see this be the 5th car speed-wise in this round from the previous round. The T20 has always been my favorite car to drive in this game, basically since the T20 came out in 2015. Based on my favorite car of all time, the McLaren P1. So you know I'm going to drive this thing all the time. The tire was out on that truck and I almost hit it. Get in through these turns. time right there. Ooh, perfect drive into the garage. 38.19. Not the best for the T20. Feel like that thing could have done a little bit better. We didn't flip. We probably would have had a 36. Maybe. Who knows? But let's take out the Flash GT. If the Flash GT is faster than 38.19, it will advance in. If not, the T20 will advance in. So, already looking at cars advancing into the next round. Again, I predicted the Sultan RS. Oh wow, we got a little bit of a little loose there. Couldn't really keep the car under control and slid into the wall. Oh god. That's gonna hurt time a little bit. Anytime on a straight when you can slow down, and a spin from the Flash GT, oh my god. What is happening? This is not going well for this car. Typically a mainstay here. Oh my god. What the hell? Typically a mainstay here on the run through this, but the Flash GT is probably gone with that time. 44.69. Just got a really, really bad traffic pattern that does advance in the T20. Next, we're looking at the S800RR. I did not expect the Flash GT to go out like that. But again, any car can get a bad traffic pattern. We just got a bad, crossover points and everything like that. Just got a bad spell of traffic. But overall, disappointed with the Flash GT. This here's one of the two cars I predicted not to advance. But knowing that the Flash GT is not going to advance, unless it's two more terrible performances, I'd say this is going in. It's basically faster than a 41, whatever the... See, another bad traffic pattern though. Like, that was not expected either. He's getting caught out with these traffics. Oh my god. It's becoming night in the game. What's happening? It's that time when everybody's, a lot of traffic on the road. 44.81, two bad times in a row. Just got some bad traffic, but like that main strip, this car was just log jammed in there. 44.81 for this. So that's actually going to advance in the Sultan RS, the final four. Only two cars left to go. Gotta hope for some better traffic here for the 8F Drafter and the Thrax, because more bad traffic will obviously hurt the time of these cars. We do have potential rain in the games. I would like to actually. I want to know. Can you check the weather in the game? What's coming up? I don't know. All right. Let's see. But if it does rain, we do have rain times. We have had rain impact this before. I mean, I've done it, and I had rain come in and really throw some issues in the competition, because if it rains through an entire round, it doesn't matter. But that damn crossover point! Oh my god! This area's just been an absolute mess this round. Once the Sultan and the T20 went, this section became absolutely trash. Oh my god, I went wide there too. 3 cars in a row just been absolute garbage with their times. 46, 87. This car should have been one that advanced in. This round has just been garbage with traffic. 4687. That will eliminate the 8F drafter. That's the wrong one. I used a check mark and X emojis. So that's going to actually eliminate the 8F drafter. The second fastest time from the first round will be eliminated in this round due to traffic. I mean, that car should have been in. The Flash GT is saved from its terrible runs of traffic because, well, there's been two cars worse than it. The Drafter and the S800RR have just been garbage. So here we go. I mean, those cars just had bad spots of traffic, that's all. So this is the type of thing we need, is a clear road like that. So many more cars probably would have been, you know, we would have had a more pure run, sort of see who gets in, but he's probably the favorite to win, will not be eliminated. So that's going to move in the Sultan, the Thrax, T20, and whatever. So with a 34.74, that should be the fastest time. 34.74 is the fastest time. The S800RR is eliminated. I did predict that one right, but the Sultan RS is not one that I thought would be eliminated. So the Thrax had the fastest time with a 34.74. Then we had the T20, who was the second fastest time, with a 38.19. And the third fastest time was Sultan RS with a 41.49. The other car advancing is the Flash GT with the 44.69. Oh my god, those are terrible times. The slowest time, for perspective, the slowest time in the previous round was a 43.92 from the Cara. And we had most of our times above 40 seconds. And that was, again, down to traffic. Because the Sultan RS should not be in the third round. That thing had a slow-ass time. The Flash GT, S800RR, and 8F Drafter are all faster than that car. Alright, so the Flash GT will be going first. We're going to eliminate two cars. So after the third car goes, we're going to start locking in and eliminating cars. So we'll know pretty soon who's going to be the final two, who will not be. Again, the Flash GT and the Sultan RS both survived elimination, purely down to worse traffic situations for other two cars. But to the Sultan RS still in this tournament in the semifinals. Very, very surprising, to say the least. Whoa! Alright, let's see. So Flash GT is done with a 37.47. Not the best run, but not the worst run. Definitely better than his last time. 37.47. Sultan RS is next to go. The surprise candidate here. Again, only one other time before this tournament did this car even advance past the first round. And the first time this car ever advanced out of the second round. And again, this car was the last car to advance out of the first round. Sultan RS at a 39.19. Which was significantly faster than the other cars. The next was 40.02. So, here we go. Let's see what the slowest remaining car has in store for us. To advance, this thing's going to need both supercars to have an absolute terrible run to get in, because this thing is probably not advancing in on pure speed, but I mean, if this thing's set faster than a 37, it could be in a prime spot to advance the finals, who knows? I would like to have a surprise winner in these the car challenges here. That was cool. Oh god. That was on me. That was on me. You know, I made a mistake like that to try to stop the clock. So I'm actually going to redo that lap just because a car shouldn't get eliminated because I pressed the wrong button. So here we go. Basically what happened was I was going for that turn, and I took my finger off the, or took my left hand off the controller. So I couldn't really do the brake. Alright. Well, that is going to have a standard. Like, the first lap was so good for this car. I'm kind of disappointed in myself for potentially, or for definitely ruining a shot this car had to advance to the next round because I pressed the wrong thing. I should have took my right hand off and held the controller that way to take my left hand off. Then I couldn't brake for the turn. Absolutely just killed this car's time. 40 to 92. The first time was way faster than that, and I know it. I'm disappointed in myself. I apologize for making that mistake. Now we go to the T20. Here we go, T20. Let's see what this car has to offer for us. You know, we put in some of the faster times here with the T20. It was the 5th fastest after the first round, but 2nd fastest after the last round. 37.94. I don't know if that's faster than the Flash GT. I don't think it is. It is not. So that will advance in the Flash GT and eliminate the Sultan RS. Sultan RS had the slowest time, and there's really, I mean, there's no way for it to get in because the T20 will get in if the Thrax has a slower time. So because of the Thrax or the T20, we'll have both supercars in the next round. It will not be an all supercar finals. Who will join the Flash GT? Will it be the Thrax, who's have the fastest lap times throughout the tournament, both rounds, or will it be the Flash GT, the car that's narrowly been eliminated a couple times here, or at least last round, the last car in, purely just based on like major mistakes out here on the track, traffic patterns. So they got a couple seconds here, set a faster time than the T20. And it does 36.76, the fastest lap time of the round. It will eliminate the T20. 36.76. We'll be seeing the Thrax against the Flash GT. So again, the Thrax with the fastest lap time of 36.76, the second fastest lap time. was the Flash GT with a 3747. And even though the car gets eliminated, the third place car, the T20, 3794. So a quick look at how both these cars got here. The Flash GT went as the fourth car to go in the first round. The Flash GT put in a 3692. Then in the second round, with being the fourth car to go, put in a 4469. The fourth fastest car. Of course, struggling a little bit there, as that round had a lot of the traffic issues, which seen the 8F Drafter and the S800RR both get eliminated, and the surprise advance in of the Sultan RS. Then in the most recent round, the Flash GT put in the second fastest time, 3747, barely above the T20, which had a 3797, or 94, should I say. The Thrax has been the top car in all three rounds so far. The Thrax in the first round, 3557, which was only slightly faster than the 8F Drafter, who was a 3569. Second round, the Thrax put in a 3474, and then which is way faster than the T20 with a 3819. Then in the most recent round, put in a time that was about a second faster than the Flash GT, 3676. The Flash GT had a 3747, which was second. Now, one thing to note: Thrax has won every single round, and the car that's been the second fastest has lost each time. Obviously, in this round, the second fastest car is its only competition. Just something to note that the Thrax, the fastest time in the first round, the second fastest was the 8F Drafter, who got eliminated in the second round. The second round car was the second fastest car in the second round was the T20, which got eliminated in the semifinals. So will the Flash GT upset this whole thing, or will it win again? I mean, the Flash GT has been in the finals almost every single time that I've done this. Track 1, the Flash GT, or the first time I've done it, the Flash GT won. The second time, the Flash GT lost, but made it. The third time, the Flash GT did not advance out of the first round. The fourth time that I did it, the Flash GT made it to the finals and lost. And this time, the Flash GT is in the finals. So the finals 4 of the 5 times have contained the Flash GT. But I've not had a repeat winner yet, so we're going to see can the Flash GT do it. This car has been a consistent car here in the finals, but since the first round victory for it has been kind of a second car to, run with. And I'm feeling like the way this is going, the Flash GT probably will get eliminated again. Or not eliminated, but will not become the winner. Some of these hits here, nothing you can do about them. Just cars in the turns where you don't expect them to be. 43-14, slow time. 43-14. Now looking ahead to giving out the fastest time award, obviously it's looking like it's going to go to the Thrax, but it will. Currently the fastest time is from the second round, 34.74. So if the Thrax can put in something faster than that, it will get the fastest time here, but either way the Thrax will have the fastest time no matter what happens. Because there's no time faster than it available. It just has to see what round it comes from. So anything faster than a 43-14 will see the Thrax win the tournament. Since I won the car in these tournaments, it has not failed to make the finals. Actually, it did last time, because they didn't win. See, clear road there, which is something Flash you did not have. Same through here. Wow. Okay. Well, as I say, the road not clear, but we're still way ahead in times with the Thrax here. rounding the last turn, the Threx will win barely. Oh my god. I'm not going to have that slow of a time. Oh, it still was up by 3 seconds. 40.07 for the Thrax, which is the winner. It will win the tournament here, and it will join these other cars that I will list: the Flash GT, the 8F Drafter, the T20, the Revolter as champions. Not a repeat champion, but like I said, the Flash GT has been close every single time. Beating out the car in the first round of the first tournament. Second tournament, barely losing to the 8F Drafter. The third tournament is the one where it didn't make it. The T20 beat the Thorax, which had a slower time than the T20 and had a time penalty. Track for the fourth time. Lost their Revolter barely, 50.01 to 50.22. And this year losing by 3 seconds. So, that's that. The Thorax is the winner. The fastest lap time also goes to the Thorax. Like I had stated it would. The Thorax had the fastest lap time in the second round, where it won. It had a 34.74. So with that, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you guys in the next one.